What's up YouTube, Silver Dragons here, and in this video I'm going to give you a pro silver stacking tip to make sure you're not paying too much for your silver. It's called the dollar cost average. Alright, let's do it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright, so this video is on dollar cost averaging. I haven't done a silver stacking tip video in a little while, so I thought I'd throw one out. And this is one for the pros, alright? This is not for the beginner silver stackers, although if you're just getting into silver stacking, listen up because a lot of valuable information in this one. Okay, so this here is my monster box of American Silver Eagles. It's totally full. Each one of these tubes contains 20 silver eagles, a total of 25 tubes, gives me 500 eagles. So when I actually purchased this monster box here, I did not purchase it all at once. Now I purchased it over the course of about a year, but I purchased a little bit at a time. And that's basically what dollar cost averaging is. It's ensuring that you're not paying too much because you're not just buying at the peaks, you're also buying at the dips. Now I do have another tube of American Silver Eagles here. We can use this to show you how it works. So essentially, let's say you wanted to do what I did and buy a whole monster box of Silver Eagles. Well, there's a couple different ways you can do it. Obviously, you could just go out and buy the whole thing at once. Now, the problem with doing that is, well, there's a few issues. Issue number one is you don't know if you're buying it at a peak or at a dip, right? So obviously, if the spot price has been flat for, a few weeks or months or whatever, then you kind of know, okay, it's probably not a peak. But if, there's a little volatility in the spot price, it's up one day, it's down the next day, we're seeing lots of movement like we have been seeing here in the later half of 2020, well, it's sort of hard to tell. Are you buying at the top or the bottom? Now, a lot of people think that silver is going to move much higher in the coming months, the coming years, so maybe it doesn't matter too much to you, but ideally, you want to pay the least amount possible. So even if you can save a few bucks here and there, then ultimately you're going to be much better off. Now, the second issue with buying a whole monster box all at once is you're going to crack that $10,000 purchase mark. And for some people, this is an issue because they don't want to fill out those pesky IRS forms. So as you may or may not know, if you make one purchase in the United States of America of $10,000 or more at a single point in time, then you're going to have to fill out the IRS form. Now this form is going to have your name, address, social security number, all that good stuff. It's just a little red flag that they shoot off to the IRS saying, hey, this dude is buying precious metals and they're in legit quantities, right? So I think if you were to buy one of these right now, you'd probably be looking at like $15,000 for a whole monster box, maybe, $14,000 to $15,000 somewhere in there. But either way, you're going to crack the $10,000 mark. So that's another issue. And then the third issue, which might be the biggest issue for a lot of people, is that they can't afford to buy a whole monster box at one time. I know when I first started stacking, I didn't have $15,000 just chilling, ready to drop on a monster box. Now, some people, that's no problem. They could maybe buy 10 or 100 of these, and it's not an issue. But for a lot of us, 15 grand is a lot of money, especially to have sitting around in savings, right? So I think, all those things combined, there's really only one solution to get around all of them, and it's dollar cost averaging, which is what I did to actually be able to stack this monster box. So dollar cost averaging, you can either buy one coin at a time, you can buy one tube at a time, you can buy a few tubes at a time, however much you can afford. Now, here's a little side tip. When you're stacking silver, you don't want to overextend yourself. So you want to make sure you're not spending more than you can afford. Well, what does this mean? Well, this means you need to factor in all of your bills, all of your expenses, right? So, food, mortgage, whatever. And then also any extras that you might need to spend. Maybe a birthday party. We got Christmas coming up, right? So factor all that in. And then if you have any money left over, that's the money you can put into savings, right? If you don't already have a savings account that's built up that you're slowly moving over into silver. So once you have your set amount you're ready to spend, then you can go out and start buying the silver. Now it's as easy as just buying however much you can afford. I literally started doing a few coins at a time when I first started. I remember some of my earlier purchases, I get like, I think maybe 5 American Silver Eagles, then the next time I buy a few more. A lot of these tubes are actually mixed tubes. They're different years and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? It doesn't matter because these are all Eagles at the end of the day. So you just buy what you can afford, wait till you got more money rolling in, and then you make another purchase. So for some people, that'll be every 2 weeks. And then for the people that have a savings account already built up that they're moving over into silver, then I would recommend just buying like every week or something like that. And over a period of time, you will get an average cost for your stack. Now, my average cost for this monster box, I know, is under $20 a coin. And I know that because the most expensive coins I actually bought were $20 a piece. The cheapest coins I bought for this were actually right around $17 a piece. But I did do some trades and other things like that. So a few of the tubes of Eagles are actually under $17 a coin, which is great. So my average for this whole monster box is somewhere in the neighborhood of $18 to $18.50 per coin. So that's actually really, really good, especially considering that silver is, $24, $25 an ounce right now. Tack on the premium for Eagles, I'm doing pretty good. So let's give an example of someone who's just getting into silver stacking and one person that dollar cost average and another person that doesn't dollar cost average, and we can see who is better off. All right, before we go over all this, I just want to say there's nothing wrong with making a large silver purchase at one point in time. However, you might be buying on a peak, which is why I recommend dollar cost averaging. For example, a lot of people bought silver back in 2011 when it was right around $50 an ounce. Everyone was saying, oh, it's going to go up to 100, it's no problem. And silver was very popular. So a lot of people were getting into it right around then. And if you had made a large silver purchase, you'd still be underwater today. So a better way to go about it would have been to dollar cost average. And then your average wouldn't have been $50 an ounce. So you can see the power of averaging. If you're buying at near a peak, then you're basically saving yourself. Now, on the flip side of the coin, if you're dollar cost averaging and you could have made a large purchase down at the valley, well, then there might be some potential gains that you've lost. However, over a long period of time, I think silver will go up significantly, so those will be minimal. So I think it's better to protect yourself and then still reap the benefits in the long term. So, all right, let's get into this. We got dude number 1. This is the dollar cost average guy. And then we got dude number 2 who just made a large purchase at once. So I took the highest spot price this year, which is $29.77, which happened on August 6th. And as I mentioned before, a lot of people get into silver at the peaks because it's popular. They're just hearing about it. It's in the news, etc. And so it's not that uncommon for people to get in at that point. So dude number 2 gets in at the top, $29.77 an ounce. Now, American Silver Eagles carry about a $5 premium. So we're going to assume he paid right around $34 for each American Silver Eagle. He did purchase 1,000, so 2 monster boxes. So moving a lot of weight there. And the total price was $34,000. All right, so a considerable amount, and this, has all of those issues with, yes, he didn't dollar cost average. He made a large purchase, so he's going to definitely have to fill out that IRS form with all of his information and whatnot. And then, of course, the last issue for many of you would be you couldn't afford $34,000 all at once. So I guess maybe that's a non-issue. All right, so that's the starting point here. Let's get to dude number 1. This is the smart guy here. So same entry price. He got into silver, you'll notice, right at the exact same time. And he decided, I'm not going to make a massive purchase. Although I probably could afford to buy 1,000 American Silver Eagles, I'm just going to buy 1 tube per week. All right, so until now, he's only been able to buy 11 tubes. So the number purchased would be 220 American Silver Eagles. It's been 11 weeks since the peak. And so the total price he's actually paid, if you do the average, I went through every single week, the spot price, I looked at all the numbers, I did the average, and it came to right around $26.09. So you can see considerably lower than the $29.77. So if he keeps that average of $26.09 for the entire 1,000, then he'd be looking at a total of 31,000, because remember, American Silver Eagles do carry a $5 premium. So who would you rather be? Dude number 2 who spent 34K or dude number 1 who spent 31K? Now, clearly, we would all like to save the $3,000. All right, now I know what a lot of people are thinking. What if you got in at the valley, not at the peak? Who would be better off? Well, clearly, it would be dude number 2. But the thing is, that's a little bit like gambling. You don't know if you're at the valley. You don't know where it's going to go moving forward. So I say a smarter play is to dollar cost average and then just buy over a longer period of time. And the other good thing about doing this is it allows you to keep buying silver. It's actually really fun to buy silver. When silver went up to over $20 an ounce this year, I was a little bit upset because I didn't want to spend more than $20 an ounce for silver because that was the most I'd spent until that point for my stacking bullion coins, right? And so because I allowed myself to dollar cost average and pay a little bit higher prices, I can still keep my average down while being able to buy silver into the future. So I'm still buying silver today. I'm really excited about that. And you know what? I'm going to keep on buying silver moving forward. My average, yes, will go up. However, the good thing is I can keep building my stack without worrying about having to buy at a peak and spend, too much when I could have spent less. Now, if you want to know where I think silver is going from here, you should definitely watch my video. It's the end of 2020 moving forward price predictions. I'll put a link up in the corner as well as a link down below in the description. Definitely check out that video. Lots of good information. And I do show some specific things in that video which might point to higher prices for silver in the future. So I've said it many times before. I think silver has a lot of gas left in the tank. I mean, the US government is just creating currency like it's going out of style. All of these stimulus packages and everything, I don't think it's going to slow down. So I think, yes, definitely now is a good time to be getting into silver. What do you think about my video about dollar cost averaging? I've had a lot of people ask me questions about it. How does this work? How do I do it? You basically just buy a little bit of silver every week or every month and just do this for a long period of time. So it's super easy to do. It's what I've done in the past. It's worked really well for me. So anyway, I definitely want to say a massive thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.